Hello world! Welcome back to another picoGym workout exercise video. In this video, we'll be walking through the General Skills Challenge, Rust Fix Me 1. Let's get into it. Have you heard of Rust? Fix the syntax errors in this Rust file to print the flag. Download the Rust code here. Alright, I already have all that downloaded. You'll get a tar.gz file, I believe, and then you can just extract that. We're just going to go into the main directory that you extract from the tar.gz file, and we're going to right click, show more options, and then we're going to open that with code. And what that's going to do is it's going to open up the entire Rust project for us to tweak and work with. Now, there are some extensions that you should download, and you can just search up Rust if you want to download them. As you can see, I have Rust Analyzer, and there's some other ones. There's like a Rust extension pack, not this one, but a different one that you can install to install all the necessary Rust utilities that give you all this nice pretty formatting and all that. Then, of course, you're also going to need to install Rust, which you can do very easily. Just Google it and just install it from whatever the installer is. It'll automatically ask you to install Visual Studio and I think something else if you don't have it, and it'll do it for you if you want it to. And you can go ahead and do that. And then I had to rerun the Rust installer in order to get it to actually install Rust fully. You can also customize options with your Rust installation. It'll do it all through the terminal for you. And then you're here. And you get all this pretty formatting, and if you try to run this file, which you can do right here, it'll have it hovering above wherever the main function is in the Rust file, the main Rust file, right? If we look at the file structure, the main Rust file will be under source, and that'll be consistent with the next two Fix Me challenges as well, because there's two follow-up challenges to this one. Now that we've kind of gotten the overview out of the way, let's go ahead and try running it, because what we're going to do is we're going to use the error output to determine what we need to fix. They've also provided some comments out to the side of the things that we do need to fix, at least on this first one. So in this first line right here, as we can see in our error output here, it says help add semicolon here. So it is telling us in the output here how to correct this syntax error. All we need to do is add a semicolon, and the comment even says, how do we end statements in Rust? You end statements in Rust with a semicolon. If we scroll down, and we can scroll down here as well, we can see that line 18 is ret. How do we return in Rust? And it doesn't give us the right recommendation here, but what we can do is we can simply do return. Returning in Rust is literally just return, like in most languages. So then we have one more problem here. How do we print out a variable in the println function? As you can see, it also flagged that in here as well. And what you're going to do if you want to print a variable within the scope of some sort of string, you're going to surround the inside of whatever substitution you want to do, which in this case, it's like a look ahead, right? Or a look behind. I can't remember which one. But you're going to surround that in curly braces. And that's going to be the same regardless of whether this is some sort of symbol that you have to replace with whatever's following it. Or if you have a local variable, like let's say XRC, for example, if you want to print that out, you would also do the curly braces, and then you would put XRC in the curly braces if you want to do it that way. And then you wouldn't have to do the comma, whatever out here. There's multiple ways you can print out things with println. You just pick whichever one you feel is the best. That's how you do that. So if we try to rerun the Rust program here, we get our flag. Are you a Rust station now? We'll copy that, paste it in, and submit. All right, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comments section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.